This is The Stash, and you're listening to the Business Bottom Line Podcast, coming to you from the Jewel City of the Mountains, Greenville, Tennessee. We're in the foothills of the Smokies, talking business with people just like you who are responsible for the bottom line, sharing business tips to inspire, inform, and improve, and turn your bottom line from red to black. This is Michael Smith. And we are so glad you agreed to join us today. Coming to us all the way from Cookeville, Tennessee. Is that right, Mike?
Yes.
Okay. Well, welcome, and we're glad you're here. And Mike has been a good client for several years and runs a very successful business. And so I'm going to start off with a couple of odd questions that if you haven't looked at my sheet, you don't know. But do you use an Android or an iPhone, Mike?
I use an iPhone.
iPhone. Now, why is that?
I've never used Android, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you just got on one channel and stayed there, huh?
Yeah. Well, I always heard they was easier to use, so I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's what you use every day is easier, but once you get going, it's hard to change, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah, yeah, it is. Okay, well, that's good. So introduce us to your family, Mike. Tell us just a little bit about the family.
Well, I'm married and I got one child, and they both work with me. And my wife, she's worked with me for over 30 years, which is remarkable in itself every day. But my daughter, she's probably worked with us for 20.
Wow. So you truly have a full family business.
It's a family business. That's exactly right.
Well, that is remarkable because, sometimes people that's married and mom and dad and kids can't work together. They just don't get along that good. So that's a wonderful thing, really. It's a blessing, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. So tell me if you've had a favorite book and that you've read in the past or anything you've read recently, or if you do audio books, anything at all come to mind?
Well, I do the audio book because I am legally blind, but I used to listen to Louis L'Amour a lot, his Westerns.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
Classic Western novels, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah.
Can't beat them.
Now, have you got any hobbies? Is there anything that you spend time doing, or is there anything that you would like to spend time doing if you didn't have to work all the time?
Well, while we work stuff, we like to work outside, do gardening, help my wife with her flowers, yard work, stuff like that. But like when we retire, we'd like to probably travel a little bit.
Okay. Any special place you got a mind to go?
Not right off. I'd like to go to Alaska, but on one of them cruises, but I don't know how that'll turn out.
Well, you maybe better wait until the summertime to go, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely. Yes. Yeah, definitely. Try to beat the mosquitoes, too.
For sure. I haven't been on one, but I've had some friends that went on the Alaska cruise, and some of the photos they came back with are just breathtaking. Amazing country up there.
Yeah, I've heard everybody that's ever went said you need to go see it. Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, let's talk a little bit about what you do, what it's like being Mike Smith. Now, you gave us just a little piece of that because your business is not average. You are a unique person. And so tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I provide commissary items for the inmates in jails.
Okay.
And that's including snacks, hygiene, clothing, just about anything they want except drink, we provide for them.
Okay. Now there's a unique system that happens. You don't just go over there with a pen and paper and take an order, do you?
Oh, no. It's done by computer.
Yeah.
They send us the orders and we print them off, and we pick and pack them, and then we deliver it to the jails.
And tell me a little bit about the details of that, because it's interesting because you have to have everything sealed, right, when it goes there?
Yes, everything has to be sealed in a clear plastic bag where the officers, they can see it. where nothing can be snuck in, I guess, or whatever you want to call it. But it's a pretty good operation there. I mean, but it just takes people that are. You got to get people that's willing to work a little bit to pack the items, because the main thing is we don't in our business we don't ask for speed as much as we do accuracy.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because the jails don't like it if you send some there and it's wrong. I mean, because then if it don't, it costs you to replace it and all that stuff. So our thing is accuracy most of the time.
I got you. And yeah, I can see how incorrect orders cause a problem for them, and they don't want to spend the time fooling with it.
Right.
And,
yes.
and then you may have something that can't be sold again, and that could get bad quick.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, you mentioned that you're legally blind. Tell us a little bit about how you got into this business and what that's like.
Well, I got into business. It's through the state of Tennessee.
Okay.
It's set up for the legally blind people in Tennessee.
Yeah, and this, you make this sound like a simple business, but you've got a full operation of ordering stock, maintaining stock, and then, like you say, pulling orders. May not be on the scale of an Amazon, but it's the same type of process.
Yes. It's a smaller operation. Yes.
Right. So you got a complex thing. You got to pull the orders. You got to pack them. You got to seal them. You got to put them in. Now you operate with a box truck, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you pack these up and then you actually deliver them to the facilities that you're serving.
Yes. Like some of our items, like we sell what they call cool-offs, a little Kool-Aid looking item, and we sell them eight in a pack. So we have to count all them out and seal them up to have them ready to pack with the orders too. A lot of stuff goes into that. We have to do individual stuff like that.
Yeah. So there's a lot of detail work involved.
Yeah. A lot more to it than what it sounds like.
Yes. So it's really a full wholesale operation from start to finish, ordering, maintaining stock, picking, preparing, delivering.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just, it's the same thing as you would order from Amazon. The inmates, they order from us.
Right.
And we provide it for them. Yes.
So you're just a mini Amazon, really, is what you are for them.
Yeah.
And so,
well, we try to get our orders there on time, though.
Gotcha. So you're ahead of Amazon in that realm.
Yeah.
Now, how many deliveries? How many times a week do you deliver to the facility?
Well, we have two jails, and we just deliver once a week to each of them.
Okay, once a week to each of them.
Yep.
But you're delivering a pretty diverse package of items to each one.
Yeah. I mean, like, it could go from to 400 orders up to 600 to 800 orders per week.
Wow.
Per jail.
So that's a lot. Now, you mentioned that this is all done basically by family. Do you have other employees beyond family?
Yeah, I have two other ladies that help in the warehouse picking and packing, and I also have a driver.
Okay. So you've got a business warehouse location that you work from to make all this happen. It's not something you do out of the back room, is it? Oh
no, we have a warehouse. Yes.
Yes. Very, very complex process to make that happen, and you're under a lot of scrutiny because you're dealing with law enforcement people every day in every aspect of what you do.
Right. Yes. I mean, they keep an eye on what you do. Yes. Well, like the people we hire, I mean, everybody has to have a background check and everything.
Yes. And you have to be kept current and so forth.
Yes.
So now this computer system, it's not just a computer sitting over on the desk, is it?
No. We use the computer a lot, but the printer is the culprit of the whole situation because that prints off all our orders and everything. It comes up on the computer, then we have to print it off.
Okay. And then is it you have like a label that has to go on each individual order?
Yes, yes. You have like an order ticket. Yes.
Yeah, that's got a list of what's supposed to be in that
Yeah,
package.
that's where the officers that deliver it, they can look on there and they can see exactly what the inmate's supposed to get.
Yeah, yeah.
To make sure it's in the bag.
Yeah. Okay. And you're not going in the cell and giving it to the inmate.
No.
Tell us a little bit about how that part of the process, the delivery part of it, works.
Well, the officer delivers the product for us.
Okay.
Now, some people have jails that they actually do and go deliver it to the inmates, but we don't have one of those jails.
Okay. Gotcha.
Or nor do I want one.
I understand. That brings on a whole different realm of problems.
That's a whole different ball game. Yes.
Yeah. So now, is your business, is it mostly stable in terms of volume? Does it go up and down? Do you grow year by year and hire more people? How does it look?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a pretty stable business, but it's based on the amount of income, amount of inmates you have in the jail.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like during the COVID, we were down a little bit because they let a lot of inmates out. But as of right now, it's picking back up.
Okay. They let them out. Now, Mike, you may be giving us information that's troublesome here. You're saying they let inmates out of jail?
Well, I mean, minor offenses where they just have to go to court,
Yeah, I hear
they
you.
don't. Yeah,
And I know that happened. I was talking to one of our deputies that I know the other day, and he was telling me that they were finally starting to arrest people again for minor offenses because for 18 months they told them, don't bring any more in here. Just give them a warning and let them go.
It's crazy, but that was true. Yes,
it is crazy, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's
for the normal people to hear that, yes, I can see where that would be alarming. Yes,
I know. Well, now everybody's got unique challenges. Yours are unique, and of course, it just so happens that I deal with several. TBE is what we call them, Tennessee Business Enterprises, right? That's the organization. Yes. And I deal with several of them, and you guys are some of the most unique people I've ever dealt with because just knowing you and taking care of your business puts me in a place where I don't want to hear anybody complain about what they can't do. So give us just a picture of your background. What you were doing before, is your situation from birth or did it happen? Just give us a little bit of glimpse of that, Michael.
I could see perfectly until I was probably 30 years old, and I had a condition called optical neuritis.
Okay. And
it hit my eyes, and most people, that disease, most people get over it, but I didn't. And it hits most people in one eye, but I got it in both eyes. But, I mean, to me, if you want to do something, you can do whatever you want to do. I never did let that hold me back.
Yeah. That's amazing just to hear you say that. I know that's got to be inspiring to people that struggle with different things. And I'm glad you're willing to talk about that a little bit because it's such a unique thing. It should be inspiring to people to know that you're a person that basically in the prime of life, 30 years old, this happened to you, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so
I worked road construction in Michigan, what I'd done before.
Oh, really? So yes. You were on the job site. Now, were you doing like homes or building a commercial building?
No, we poured the interstates up there.
Oh.
I was a cement finisher.
Oh, wow. That's kind of a unique role. Yeah. And so this happened, and what were you thinking at that point that was going to be the rest of the future?
Well, when it first happened, when I went to the doctor, they, everybody's had that done when they go dilate your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And mine never did go down. I was like totally blind for like 3 months.
Oh my goodness.
And then it finally got back to where it's at right now, but they said it wouldn't get no better.
I see.
And I said, I can't sit here and draw a check. I need to get out and do something.
What about that? Yeah, you got to get something going
Yeah,
and take care of the family. And
that's
take care of
right.
the,
Yep,
so
yep.
instead of them helping you, in a sense, you help them because now you got this business going and they're all working for you.
That's true. Yes. Yep, yep,
That's an upside down circumstance, but in a good way, in the best
yep,
way.
yep.
Yeah, it is. Well, that's so fascinating, and you always inspire me just when I think about you, and I always enjoy talking because you just are full of life and ready to go. And given your difficulty, it should be inspiring to everyone, like I said. And
Yeah. Well, anybody can do anything. You just got to want to do it.
it's about what's between your ears, as someone once told me, isn't it?
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, and find something you like to do.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the
And
main
so
thing.
obviously now how long have you been doing this particular work
I've
that you
been
do?
in the TV for over 30 years.
Over 30 years.
Yep.
Wow. Wow. That is an amazing lifetime of work. And like I say, running a business is not an easy task, and you do it. You do all the things that everybody else does every day, but with that element of sight that's not there for you.
Yep.
And
Yep.
I just find that amazing, Mike. I really do.
Well,
And
you just learn different ways of doing stuff. That's basically how it is.
I see. So
Yep.
you find a way to compensate for that lack.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. But you still got to take care of the bottom line.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yep. That is the bottom line. Yep. Yep. You got to take care of your business. Yes.
Yeah, because you still got to balance the checkbook, and you got to produce a profit and loss and all that stuff, and hopefully not a loss but a profit, right?
Yep. And I mean, lately it's with the way the product's been going here and there and finding good prices on stuff. It's harder every day right now with the
I see.
supply chain issues that are out there.
Yeah, so that's affecting you just like everybody else.
Oh yes, yes.
So are there particular things that you're having a hard time getting that people want to buy?
Well, it could be one thing this week and another thing next week.
Oh.
It's I mean you can't pinpoint it, but sometimes it's the strangest thing. Sometimes like they're out of. I mean, like peanut butter or something like that.
Yeah, it does float around. I know you go to the store, and one week the shelf's empty of one thing, and the next week it's something else. So you don't know what
Yeah.
you can't get until
Yeah.
you get there.
Yeah, yeah. And prices right now vary so much too.
Yeah. Well,
You have to watch what you buy too. I mean, what's the prices on that stuff?
yeah, yeah, and they're going nothing but up, aren't they?
That's true. Yes.
We were
Yeah.
talking. My wife and I were talking about that yesterday, and she was talking about finding a deal on eggs because I'm an egg eater, and I've been trying to eat less carbohydrates, and so eggs is one of the things, good protein. And
Yes.
she was saying, yeah, I found eggs on sale, and the 2 dozen pack was $5 something. I'm going, what?
I know.
Am I
Yeah.
eating $1 every time I eat an egg?
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
It's crazy.
Hey, if you live out in the country, get you a couple chickens and start raising young.
Yeah, I may have to see if I can't get a chicken coop in the backyard
That's
or
right.
something.
That's right. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Oh, well, I don't know where it's going to go, but it doesn't look like it's going to go anywhere in our favor at this point.
No. You just got to make the best of what's out there right now.
Yeah, you have to get up and
Yep.
go after it every day, just like you do.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, one of the things I always ask when we talk, and of course, the podcast is geared toward business owners, just like you. And so I ask them, if you're going to give another person in business or maybe somebody that's going to start a business tip, in other words, a bottom line business tip, what would you say to those people that are listening today that from your 30 years of experience, what tip would you give them, Mike?
Well, I've seen this numerous times in people starting a business and even people taking over a business, that you have to learn that your gross is not what you take home. there's a big difference in what you take home and what the gross is.
Okay.
There's a lot of fingers in it before it gets to your pocket.
Sometimes when you say, "Oh, that guy owns a business," people immediately think, "Oh, he must be taking all kinds of money home because look at all those sales he's making."
Yeah, but they don't understand what you have to buy and everything else that goes. I mean, just the taxes alone when you have your own business.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true. There's all those things that those who aren't in business just really don't grasp.
No, they don't understand it. No,
right. No, and what we call the small business owner, which is kind of you and I fit in that category. There's so many expenses, and I consider it an important contribution to the economy that I have employees, and I actually employ someone.
Right.
And that's a big deal, really, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yep.
Because
you're helping somebody else out too.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
Yep.
Trying to make a living and help someone else make a living at the same time.
Yep.
And that's people like you are the backbone of the country. They really are. And there's millions of them out there, and it's not an easy road.
No, anybody that is trying to start a business, whether they need to do their homework first.
Yes.
See what it entails, because sometimes stuff will surprise you.
Yes, that's correct. That's correct. It will. Well, listen, I thank you so much for being with us on the podcast today, and I hope you and the family have a wonderful evening, and we'll talk to you soon, okay?
Okay, Bill, you have a good rest of the day.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Community Insurance offers tailored protection for you, your family, and your business. We offer a personal touch in a digital world. Our Clyde app on your phone puts us in the palm of your hand for communications on your schedule. You don't need another agent when you have a trusted advisor on the Great CI team.